and welcome back to Get Ready with me, Louise. So we're almost through these palettes. Almost. Well, we got this one and then tomorrow. But, oh, and I've got some new palettes coming too. So that's kind of exciting. I am so hot. That's number one. So hot. And two, you know, this is all getting ready with me, right? That was the idea. Like every morning I got to get ready. Why not do this and show people that like me, that maybe not have that experience, how things are. Yet I find I do one eye and I don't get to film the other one until late at night. So I walk around most of the day with one eye. Granted, I'm always home because I'm a stay-at-home mom, but still, you know, it's kind of not the point. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So today is the gingerbread spice. Too Faced gingerbread spice. So this would be the very first one. We're going to use it and we're going to do this look here. I tried to go a little bit, you know, not so dark today. And then I got on my lips, this here is the gingerbread man, which is what kind of coincides with this. So tomorrow we got the butter rum. Hot butter, and we're done with them. So when they do release, you will know whether or not this is something you're interested in, because I'm sure they'll be bringing it out. Holiday is right around this corner. I did just pre-order the Natasha Denona palette, so I will have that coming in, and the Pure Barbie set. Like I said, I want to do the old one and then the new one to see if that's something you guys are interested in. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, let me show you the palette. So this is what this palette looks like. I don't know. I like this look, right? But I don't know about this palette. I'm not gonna lie. This is my luck. Okay, so the first thing I did was I put my eye, and I've been using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and then I laid down powdered sugar over top of it, which is just like a white eyeshadow. Then I'm taking my JH30 and going into looking at my cookie. Now you really won't see this that much on me, to be honest with you. I don't think so, but maybe you will. Anyway, so what I was saying is that I like this look. I forgot what I was going to say. And this hair is driving me insane. I went and parted it too far over, I think, today. And I don't know why I did that. But anyway, I like this look, but out of using the other palette, other two, and then the one I'm going to use tomorrow, I'm not so sure this is one of my favorites. Not even gonna lie to you. I mean, you can definitely get some pretty looks out of it. But I don't know, there's just something about it, guys. I just can't put my finger on it. There's just something I'm just not like all that impressed with. And granted, this was their first one. Now if I used it with the other palettes, now that wouldn't be so bad. But you know, who really wants to buy that many of these palettes? Well, besides myself, of course, but don't do what I do. This is the purpose of this, you know? So you don't do what I do. Alright, so I hope you can see what I'm doing. But then again, I hope you don't see because it's not that great. It has been hours since I've done my makeup, so I'm not even for sure what this is gonna end up. But I will say it held up pretty good. All in all, it has held up pretty good. But I'm just sort of using this as my crease color, transition shade, although I don't think you can see it. But you know, we're going to pretend like we can. That's my theory on it. We're going to pretend like we can see it. Alright, then I took my Too Faced blender brush and I went into gingerbread. You know, actually I think if I wouldn't have went, okay, so gingerbread I thought was going to be a little more like a warm, I don't know, like a more neutral brown, I guess. I don't know. It is the color of gingerbread, I will say that. But I just thought it was going to be a little bit different, I guess. But it wasn't, so then I kind of had to like rethink a little bit. And honestly, I couldn't rethink a little bit. I had my daughter come in and help me choose colors because I just couldn't. I really couldn't even think of anything, you guys. This palette just threw me off, I'm not gonna lie. And I don't know why. Because there's really nothing wrong with this palette. In theory. No, there's really not. It's a good palette. I mean, especially for beginners, it's a good palette. Because it's easy to blend. I mean, it's pigmented, but it's not too pigmented. And if it does get you out of hand, like yesterday, all the formulas are the same. But if it does get out of hand, it's easy to work with, you know? Except for yesterday. But, I mean, technically the look yesterday turned out okay. It was just that I'm not used to wearing dark colors, you know? Like, I was so out of my comfort zone, it wasn't even funny. Way out. Not even gonna lie. Alright, so then I went and took the concealer brush by Too Faced and went into Ginger, and I put that under my eye. I am really liking it for this. I don't know why. It like makes the perfect thickness, I think is why, for my eye. But it is very, very soft brush, so I could see where it would be a very good concealer brush too. I won't lie on that one. But I'm just taking it and connecting it up in there to that one, just so I can see what I'm doing. Because again, I do have hooded eyes, so keep that in mind. So if you have hooded eyes, you understand the struggle, and it's real. The struggle is real for hooded eyes. But I mean, look how easy it goes on. It's really pretty. I mean, I don't know. I think this is more of an orangey brown than a brown like I thought, so that's kind of what did it in a sense. I'm going to go back into that first shade. Soften it up a little bit. Just a little bit. Not much. Just a little. I mean, it kind of does fit today, you know what I mean? This color, gingerbread. Pretty color. Pretty color, just not the color I thought it was, you know what I mean? Although, if I would have thought about gingerbread, I would have assumed that that was the color. Alright, so then I went into Gumdrop, which, why, I don't know, but I did. And I started putting that on my outer corner. And again, don't know why. And I actually ran it right along my lash line also. Well, we're kind of not right on it, but you know, under it. And again, I do this because I have hooded eyes. And it helps me judge where to take that color. I actually just want to pat it on first. But you can create a very quick look with this palette, whether it be neutral or, you know, it is festive. But yet, it's got colors like this that could just be used for, you know, pop color. Just something different. Like, I don't really think of holidays when I use this color, but, you know, the name of it, Gumdrop, yeah, makes me think of stuff, but not necessarily like what it should, I don't think. I swear, I'm getting more and more blonde too, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it is harder and harder each day. To do my eyes. Of course, if I hold my head right, that might help too. But but it's hard to kind of do this and talk and, you know, it's not easy. And I really want to show how the shadows work, you know. That way you can see if it's something that you can work with. And you're seeing it yourself from beginning to end, as I always say. So it's not just my opinion I'm telling you. I mean, they do blend. Look, I mean, it's blended nicely. There's no patchiness. And again, not a makeup artist. My whole thing is this. If I can create a look, you can create a look. Because, let me tell you, I'm not like a visionary person. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not one to see color and all that good stuff. Like colors put together or anything like that. And that's why I called my daughter in. She's like that though. Actually, both of my daughters are. You would think they'd be more into makeup, to be honest, because they are really good with colors. I'm just keeping it on my corner here and then up into my like actual crease. You know, you just don't see it because I got hooded eyes, unless I'm looking down or my eyes are shut, then you see it. But other than that, you don't see it. Of course, we go back and with this color, and just blend it out. Then I took this brush right here, small shader, and I sprayed it with my Max Fix Plus. No, I didn't actually. No, actually I went in first without that, just to see what it would do. So hot toddy, and I put it like this just to see what it would do, without having anything. Now keep in mind, you would have fallout. I mean, I didn't particularly, but if I did, I could understand why I would have fallout. But I actually did not have any, because I just wanted to see like what it would do, you know, by itself. Sometimes I like to see what they do by themselves. Sometimes I don't. Just depends. But I put it all over the lid. And honestly, I thought this was cute just as is. I'm not gonna lie. I really did. I really did. I thought that was cute as is. But I did want to just see, you know, and show you what it would do, you know. So I sprayed Max Fix Plus. I'll pick a little more up. And go back in. And show you. And it's really not that big of a difference. That's the thing. Like, if you're looking for color payoff out of these palettes, I mean, you'll get some, but not nearly like some palettes, you know, anymore. These palettes are really good for beginners. Very good. Whether it be adults or, you know, kids. Or if you're just looking for subtle looks in general. Alright. So then I went back into the gumdrop. Just on my outer, just blend it in. Just like that. On I'm gonna took this brush and I sprayed it with Max 6 Plus. And I went into Frostbite. Gotta love the names. I do need to go back to the gumdrop. I'm not under there. It just doesn't look as dark as the other side. Let's do that, and then let's run that gingerbread under there too. Why not? There we go. That looks a little bit better. Alright, so I was sitting there looking at it going, okay, not bad. But I was looking at these colors and I thought, you know what? Let's try one more thing. You know me. Use that brush. Alright, so I took the liner and brow brush and I sprayed it with Max 6 Plus because I did not want glitter all down my face all day. And I went into Warm and Toasty. And it's like this gold glitter. And I ran it on my lower lash line first. Just to see what it did. And then I thought it was cute. So then I took it on my top lash line, you know. And really what made me think of this, I'll tell you in a minute. Because obviously these are holiday palettes, right? And I put that in my inner corner and I was thinking, oh, that's like a silver, almost like an ice type of thing, right? And I was like, oh, silver. Oh, look, there's gold. Silver and gold. I started thinking of that song. Now I can't get it out of my head. I've been doing it all day. Drives me insane when I do that, though. Insane. Alright, so that is all I did, really, using that palette. Pretty sure, yep. So then I went ahead and curled my lashes. And I'm just using the Sephora lash curler. Although this is for hooded eyes. At least I don't know whether they still sell it or not, but this is technically what it is for, is hooded eyes. And then I use my Lancome primer. And put it on. And then it was so funny because my fiance walked in right about now, right on the other eye, and I would have recorded had he not have walked in, but anyway, because then we get to talking, and then by the time you know it, it's dinner, or it's, I gotta change the clothes over, like I would have been done way earlier. But anyway, he walked in, and he's seen the look, and I asked him, you know, what do you think about it? As I always do, because I'm always scared it doesn't look good, you know. And I'm all for, like, I don't care if I make myself out to be a fool. What do I care, right? But I still don't want to, technically, you know? But anyway, I was like, how's it look? He's like, man, that looks really good. He's like, you're getting really good. You're getting better, right? I'm like, oh, well, thank you, blah, blah. He's like, and I love the white lashes. I was like, what? He's like, I like the white lashes. That looks good. Kind of makes it look like you got snow. I was like, baby, really? It's not white lashes. I mean, they are white lashes, but they're not white lashes. I was just like, no, he did not, but he did. So yeah, that was that. It was funny. I mean, it's not, but it is. White lashes. Looks like you got snow. Oh goodness gracious. I was like, are you kidding me right now? I mean, I know he wasn't, you know, obviously, but for real. But yeah, so I got that, and then I was like, no, that's eyelash primer. It's priming, you know, I'm gonna put mascara on it in a minute. Oh, I liked it like that. I think you should have went around like that. Although, really, what does it matter when you're walking around with just one eye done, you know? I do wonder sometimes, like, if something happened and what if I had to get out in public really quick, you know? I'm like, oh my Lord, I'd be so embarrassed. I really would. Like, if I had to go out in public so quick, you know what I mean, with only one eye done. So I started thinking, man, I better start getting on the ball with this, getting this done faster, somehow, some way, just getting it done, you know? And I don't know how. Because, like, something always happens that stops me. Like, I'll start to do it, I mean, and I'll be on a roll. I'll get everything done all the way to this side, and then when it comes to this side, something happens. All the time. Not just once or twice, it's really all the time, to be honest with you. It's taking a lot to get that gold out of this brush, though. Interesting. But yeah. So that was interesting for me. I was like, no. But I do wonder, like, I mean, I wouldn't do it. But, I mean, it kind of would go, if you were doing some sort of, like, Christmas thing, it would look okay, I guess. It would look like you had snow in your eyes. In a sense. You know, obviously not, but kind of type of thing. No, but yes, you know what I mean? Specials aren't wanting to come clean now, I'll just say that too. I don't know. I try to be quick, I do, but it just don't work for me. And I am very slow, don't get me wrong. But I get sidetracked a lot. That's another problem. But usually it's because, like, I got kids running in, and I don't want to, this isn't a job, you know, so I don't want to treat it as such, because I really like doing this. Call me crazy, which I am. Aren't we all, though, a little bit? But anyway, it's like I don't want to treat it like a job, because my fiance's like, oh, you just need to schedule your time better. And I'm like, I don't want that. Like, I don't want it to be a job. Even if it is a job, I don't want it to be a job type of thing, you know? Because then I'm scared, like, wouldn't you lose the fun? Because then it's like, oh, you have to do this. And you have, not that I mean, not necessarily even that. It's just, I don't know. It becomes a job. And I don't want it to become a job. I want it to be fun, and I want to learn. I want to tell the truth. I want to show people the truth on the palette, you know? Alright, anyway, that's just me ranting. Now that that's dry, which it is, we're going to go in with my Marc Jacobs at Lashed. Put that on. Sorry, I forgot to turn that stupid phone off. Meant to, but I forgot. you guys already know if you watch any of my videos that I love the new Marc Jacobs mascara. Love, love, love it. You know what? I didn't use that either. I was going to say, I'm going to put that on the bottom lashes, but I didn't use that. And I have to do it the same. I had that in the drawer for the Max, or the MAC. Extended Play in. Extended Play Giga Black Lash. I have had a time today talking. My fiance was saying something, and like I could mentally understand it, right? But I could not repeat it. Like I knew what he was saying, but it took me a good minute to repeat. I've never had that issue. Like, where does that come from? And what was it that he said? Something about being well-rounded. And I couldn't get that. I kept saying we rounded. Like I couldn't say well-rounded. Really? Okay. That's a first, but hey. I just had time, I'm telling you, today. Talking. Alright, one more coat. Actually, I don't really need another coat. This looks pretty darn good if you ask me. Look at that lash. I'm telling you, if you don't wear false lashes, but you want some lashes, this is good. This is good mascara. You know, I'm trying with fake lashes because I know these looks would look so much better with falsies. I do. I'm not clueless. I just can't do it. I've tried. But I am going to practice more. And they do say practice makes perfect. I don't think it's going to make perfect for me though, but I am going to try. But that is it for today's video. So that was the Too Faced Gingerbread palette. And, I mean, so we've seen the gingerbread, the gingerbread spice, the gingerbread extra spice. Extra spicy. The gingerbread spicy. What was that one? Hold on. The gingerbread extra spicy. The pumpkin, which is the newest one. Pumpkin just released. Extra spicy, the spice. Okay, so yeah, buttered rum is the very last thing. Unless you all would like to see these, which I do have this, where they connect. It's like a whole set thing. This was from last year. A little house and stuff. It's got eyeshadows. This, and then it's got like blushes and a bronzer and a highlighter and another eyeshadow. So if you guys are looking, if you would like that, I can do that, but that would be the last of that. And it kind of, whoop, I'm gonna fly on my trip. It looks like that. Really. Alright, so let's try it again. So it all hooks together. It's magnetic. So it goes like that. It's a little Christmas house. So if you are interested in me doing this, I can do this also. I'm sure this isn't going to be what is released this year though, but I can do it if you're interested. And again, it's Too Faced. And actually this quality isn't bad. Just saying. So if that is something, I can do that. But other than that, that's it. That's all I've got for them for the holidays. But I do like those tin palettes because I just think they're sturdy. I think that they're pretty. I think that they've got a good color selection. It just depends on which one is right for you. But they're all good quality. They're all really good. Whether it's beginner, makeup artist, whatever, they're good. I mean, they really are. But I could see where a makeup artist would want more vibrant, more payoff all at once instead of having to work for it a little bit. Where beginners need that to work for because we're not that experienced. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, give me a thumbs up, ring the bell, hit all, that way you're notified when I do upload. And, you know, while you're at it, why don't you subscribe? That way you're, you know, you don't miss anything. Because, you know, it's just so exciting around here in my little corner. In my bedroom. It's crowded. And you never know when I'm going to knock off. you know, I knock off something every day. Or if I'm going to get mascara all in my face type of thing too. I do that a lot. A lot. But I will see you all in my next video. Stay safe and stay healthy, guys. Bye.